Now then, somewhere behind me in those woods lies the ancient and very rare stone of Camus. Now, I've actually unearthed some rather interesting new information about the Camus stone, which I will tell you about when we get there, folks. Very interesting indeed. Right folks, I'm over the gate. That's always the worst bit because of the house just there. Now then, this is Camus, well let me think what it's called again, hang on. Yeah, this is called Camus Woods, and this is the avenue that runs all the way up to the cross. It's way up there somewhere, so it's maybe just a half-mile hike up here. Let's go. Oh, a bit of a hike up here, folks. I can't remember being this far, but Monte Trepidazione is just coming into view now. Here it comes. Here it is, folks. It is Camus stone. There it is. Got to touch the stone of Camus. Here it is. And the other side. Now folks, what we have here is a very rare example of a freestanding cross. You don't see these very often in Scotland. The only other one that I can think of is the Duplin cross in Strathearn. This is kind of like an early medieval standing stone from the 10th century. It shows Hiberno-Scottish mission influences on it, and the folklore of this area says this is the burial place of the king of the Norse. Camus himself is actually buried here, although folks, I am armed with some new and interesting knowledge. This stone has been moved 6 feet from its original place, which I think is there. There's another little burial mound just there. The chap who owns the whole area here, he moved it 6 feet so it could be in line with the avenue of trees here. Okay, so there we go. Fantastic new bit of information there. This is not actually where it originally stood. It stood over here, I would say, because there is some sort of mound here. So actually maybe Camus is under here rather than over there. So it was the landowner Robert Maule. He owned all this kind of place, so he had it moved so it could all be nice and centralised. What a fiend! Imagine moving a burial stone, man, honestly. Anyway, let's have a look at the stone a little closer, see what details it has on it. Now this is the eastern face. They say that's Christ flanked by 2 angels, and these characters here, we're not too sure what they're supposed to be. Is it Adam and Eve? We're not exactly convinced what these things are. Or is it Moses giving out the 10 Commandments? Is that the tablets in his hand? Again, it's all conjecture and folklore, folks. We're not too sure what's on this side. But on the other side, we have 3 sections. Now, the top section here, this is supposed to be a crucifixion scene. You can just barely make out a cross here and something going on. This middle section here, this is supposed to be a centaur holding a bow. You can see the bow just there and the figure of the centre, the half horse, half man thing. And the bottom section here is a symmetrical floral design, which is very Irish actually, which kind of ties in with the 10th century Hiberno theory. Excellent. So we say goodbye to the cross, the Camus Cross. Now, Camus was the leader of the Danes who fought at the Battle of Barry and was defeated by King Malcolm, and that's why he's here. They couldn't be bothered taking his body back over the water, I suppose, and they left him here. So excellent. There we go then. Right, off to another adventure, and let's see what's going to be happening for the rest of the day now. Right. Oh, Jack lives. Jack lives. Jack lives. Oh, my hat. Oh, folks, that was a disaster. Almost left the Spiz hat on the log. Crikey. Oh, that would have been a major catastrophe. Never mind, we have it. Right, goodbye, Cross.